Who me? Hey soul makers. Welcome back to the channel. Today's story is a heartwarming tale about a mom's fierce love, the magic of first days, and the invisible threads that connect us all. So, grab a cup of tea, cuddle up with your favorite blanket, and get ready to be transported back to the world of kindergarten jitters. The principal's warning. The crisp morning air carried a hint of nervous energy as sunlight streamed through the window. It was the first day of kindergarten, and for Sarah, a single mom to 5-year-old twins, Morgan and Chloe, the butterflies in her stomach were having a full-fledged dance party. The letter from the principal was clear. No parents on the bus, and definitely not lingering at the school. Parking was a nightmare, even for teachers, and extra cars were strictly forbidden. But Sarah knew her girls. They were shy and sensitive, clinging to her like furry koalas whenever the doorbell rang. The escape plan. The thought of them navigating a bustling school filled with unknown faces sent a jolt of panic through her. Her mind raced, searching for a solution. An idea, as outrageous as it seemed, flickered to life. She'd channel her anxiety into action. Discarding her sensible shoes, she rummaged through the closet, finally pulling out a well-worn pair of running shoes. The school, a mere 3 miles away, seemed a safe distance for a preemptive jog. "Hold on a sec, honey," she said to Sarah's husband, who was oblivious to the storm brewing in her mind. "I think I forgot something in the car." Before he could question her, she was already out the door and lacing up her shoes. "Oh, no, you're not," her husband stated with a raised eyebrow, appearing at the doorway just as she was about to dart off. "Of course not." Sarah scoffed, a hint of defensiveness creeping into her voice. "Who said anything about running after the bus?" "The bus ride." Their conversation was cut short by the rumble of the approaching school bus. Sarah knelt down, her heart pounding a frantic rhythm against her ribs. "All right, butterflies," she said, mustering a smile, "today's the big day. Remember, be brave, have fun, and most importantly, listen to your teachers." Morgan and Chloe, their shyness momentarily abated by excitement, clung to her like furry koalas. Each received a peck on the forehead and a silent plea from their stressed-out mother. "Please, please don't cry." As they shyly climbed onto the bus, their tiny backpacks bouncing with each step, Sarah felt her heart clench. Watching them turn and wave from the top step, a surge of emotions, pride, anxiety, and a touch of sheer terror, washed over her. The runaway mom. Then, she did something completely out of character. She ran. Now, before you judge, let me clarify. She didn't chase the bus, fueled by a desperate need to scoop up her precious cargo. No, she ran in the opposite direction, a silent vow escaping her lips. "You're not disappearing on my watch." The adrenaline surged through her, propelling her forward at a pace she hadn't known she possessed. Every muscle burned, her lungs felt like they were on fire, but she kept going. Her mind, however, was laser-focused on the school a few hundred yards ahead. The secret agent. Reaching the school grounds, she weaved through parked cars, her heart pounding a frantic tattoo against her ribs. Finally, she found refuge behind a large SUV, its tinted windows offering a discreet vantage point. From here, she could see the entire bus lane, a silent predator waiting for its next prey. Each bus arrived, disgorging a sea of chattering children. Sarah watched with hawk-like vigilance, her breath held tight, as they filed into the school building. With each emptied bus, her anxiety eased a notch. Relief and reunion. Finally, it was their turn. Her heart leapt into her throat as the yellow behemoth pulled into the designated spot. A tall woman with a friendly smile, presumably the principal, stood at the door, greeting each child with warmth. Chloe, ever the social butterfly, beamed back and even offered a hesitant wave. Morgan, initially hesitant, peeked out from behind her sister, a hint of a smile playing on her lips. Relief washed over Sarah, momentarily blurring her vision. Maybe, just maybe, this first day wouldn't be the disaster she'd envisioned. Witnessing growth. As the last of the children disappeared into the school, Sarah emerged from her hiding place, feeling like a secret agent who'd just completed a critical mission. Her legs were jelly, her heart still hammering a frantic tattoo against her ribs. But a sense of accomplishment, tinged with a healthy dose of self-deprecation, filled her. Later, as she watched her girls playing on the playground, a lump formed in her throat. It wasn't the fear of the unknown anymore. It was the bittersweet realization that they were growing up, venturing out into the world, forming new connections, and creating memories that wouldn't necessarily involve her. A tear escaped her eye, tracing a warm path down her cheek. But it wasn't a tear of sadness. It was a tear of pride, of witnessing their resilience, their adaptability, and their blossoming independence. As the final school bell rang, signaling the end of the day, Sarah found herself drawn back to the playground. This time, though, she didn't hide. Instead, she took a deep breath and walked towards them, a tentative smile gracing her lips. "There you are," she exclaimed, trying to sound casual. "Did you have a good time?" Morgan, still a little shy, simply nodded. But Chloe, ever the social butterfly, launched into a detailed account of her day, complete with a dramatic reenactment of her unicorn story. The invisible thread. As they walked home, hand in hand, Sarah noticed their small shoulders drooping slightly. The excitement of the day had worn off, replaced by a touch of fatigue and a hint of homesickness. Pulling them both into a hug, she whispered, "I'm so proud of you both. Today was a big day, and you handled it like champs." They snuggled closer, the warmth of their little bodies a comforting presence. In that moment, Sarah knew that while they were venturing out into the world, the invisible thread that connected them would always remain strong. It might stretch a little further sometimes, but it would never break. That's it for today, Soulmakers. What did you think of Sarah's preemptive jog? Did it make you laugh, or maybe a little nervous? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story and want more heartwarming tales about the magic of childhood and the fierce love of a parent, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Soulmaker stories. Until next time, stay kind, stay creative, and remember, the most important journeys are often the ones we take together.